brothers and family? Welcome back to Larry's Anything Goes. Hopefully, you guys are having a great and exceptional day. Wednesday. I love this. I guess it's one thing I love about these short weeks. To me, time just goes by so fast when these short weeks happen. So it's a beautiful thing. Today's word of the day is guilt. Stands for the fact of having committed a specified or implied offense or crime. Now, it's supposed to be the election season, and sometimes I get political, but most of the times I don't. And when I usually get political, it's not me going from the left to the right. It's me going from I don't do that. I'm more on the economic side of the house. But for those that are political and want to vote, don't care who you vote for, don't care what side you stand on, as long as you don't stand in my way of making money moves, because that's the only side that I care about. But I will say that, especially for the African American community, if you still, hopefully, my generation, after the previous generation passes on, and I'm not wishing death on anybody, but every generation has to go. My time will come up eventually. We all live, we all die. That's the way life goes. But anyways, there's been a tactic within the community of shaming you to vote and to do something. And my mindset is this: you live in one of the greatest countries in the world, but when you do something, that means you're supposed to get something back. You're not just supposed to do something because your ancestors fought and died for it, and that's that, and make you feel good inside. It's like, I can get a dog for that. I can, make some more money for that, to have that feeling. I can go on vacation to get that feeling. There's so many things I can do to get that feeling of, feeling prideful about myself outside of casting a ballot for somebody that's not going to do anything for me. So all I'm saying is I'm imploring my generation and the younger generations that are coming up, do not, and I repeat, do not let anybody shame you into doing something if it doesn't benefit you. All right? Now, like when people shame people into not going to college or joining the military, doing something, that is, I can understand that, because, hey, that not only benefits you at the end of the day, not just that organization, but it can benefit you, but still make sure it's the right strategic move for you, because unfortunately, too many people get caught up in playing checkers in the U.S. and not playing chess. All right. And when I say play chess, I'm talking about being able to make money in your sleep. I'm talking about learning skill sets that matter in today and tomorrow's economy. I'm talking about making decisions that are actually going to not only benefit the community, but it's going to benefit you. Not just benefit others, but benefit you. But what do I know? All right. So today's quote of the day is by Charles Darwin, English naturalist. He stated, "In the long history of humankind and animal kind too, those who learn to collaborate and improvise most effectively have prevailed." I couldn't agree with that statement more. Those who have learned to collaborate and improvise most effectively have prevailed. Because Charles Darwin, with his survival of the fittest, and that's just what it is. It's like a lot of people, you see it in the U.S. all the time, and a lot of times people collaborate on multiple levels, whether it's on podcasting, it could be any sort of a business from an investor standpoint. Two heads are better than one. Those things matter. And it helps you get it helps you get farther. You know what I mean? So you can make moves by yourself, but you can go so much further when you have other people helping you out and you helping them out at the same time. That's why being a part of organizations, whether it's sororities, fraternities, other organizations, volunteer organizations, even people that are in faith-based organizations, they make a lot of moves because they have a team of great minds, and they're able to put more ideas together, put hands together, and obviously put more money together, and then they're able to make moves. McDonald's became the big multi-billion-dollar corporation that it is today because it started off with two men in San Bernardino, California, and then one guy named Ray Kroc saw an idea and said you need to franchise it, because they only had, I believe, according to the movie at least, that they only had a branch in what was it, San Francisco, San Bernardino, California, and Phoenix, Arizona. And then Ray Kroc, coming from the Midwest, he helped them expand the operations. And then obviously he turned McDonald's into a real estate company, meaning that they own the land and they basically lease the land to the people who buy into the franchise. But that idea in itself took more than just Ray Kroc, more than just the people who started McDonald's, and the gentleman that talked about him having a real estate business. That was four people, and obviously much more, that actually put their heads together and were able to make some moves. And that's why in 2022 you still see McDonald's all over the place, all over the world, not just the U.S. All right. So the great 3 things: like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day. As I always say, make money move. So you're gonna live, bro, like a fool. Take care.